Every day, we are swallowed by the sheer volume of new information. Generative models, neural architectures, and autonomous agents arrive faster than we can name them. This speed creates a specific kind of anxiety. To keep up, we often rely on memorized jargon or technical shortcuts, hoping that using the right words is the same as having real understanding. Real clarity requires the opposite approach. We have to stop the noise and strip these complex systems down to their absolute zero. Before we can understand a machine that processes billions of parameters, we must first master the smallest, most foundational unit of intelligence, the anatomy of a single choice. Every human decision is built from 4 specific components. First, attention, what we choose to notice. Second, value, the weight we give to that information. Third, action, the move we make. And fourth, consequence, the result that ripples outward. Take a mundane moment, like sitting at dinner while your phone vibrates. Your attention shifts to the screen. You value the digital notification over the person in front of you. Your action is to pick up the device. That choice creates a ripple. The immediate consequence is a break in connection. Over time, these ripples accumulate, eventually defining the long-term reality of your relationships and your character. This human framework of attention, value, and action provides the conceptual logic used to organize artificial intelligence. This scatterplot maps thousands of individual choices. Each dot is a chaotic data point. To find the pattern, we use linear regression. A single line is drawn, shifting its angle to minimize distance to every dot. This line represents a mathematical prediction for the next point. We can see the connection here between the formula and this handwritten mistake book. A statistical prediction is not a final truth to follow. It is the specific point where human responsibility begins. A straight line handles simple patterns. To understand the nuance of human language or vision, a machine needs a complex network of multiple processing layers. When the network produces an incorrect answer, backpropagation is triggered. The error signal travels backward, adjusting the connections that caused the mistake. This is the mechanical version of regret. We use this information to repair future choices, adjusting our weights so we don't repeat errors. Deep learning is effectively a machine's attempt to replicate this human ability to learn from past mistakes. We are now seeing the rise of agentic AI. At this advanced stage, the machine moves away from merely predicting an answer to actively executing a series of independent actions. The agentic loop follows a strict sequence. The agent observes data, plans its steps, utilizes digital tools, performs the work, and stores the outcome in its memory to improve the next cycle. When we leave the assignment of value entirely to the machine, we surrender the very thing that makes our intelligence human. This flowchart shows the unified framework for responsible intelligence. It connects human common sense to the mathematical model and the AI agent before returning to human judgment. Common sense sets the initial boundaries. The agent executes the work. But before any action is finalized, the output must pass through a mandatory human review gateway to ensure it aligns with our ethics and goals. These tools expand the reach of our minds, while the final weight of every choice remains a human responsibility. True intelligence begins by starting from what is human and true, and building the machine outward from there.